So today, good morning, children, class 6. Today we'll revise chapter number 10 with this worksheet. So let's start doing it. What do you mean by measurement? So this is a very important question of this chapter. Kindly raise your hand.
Can I tell?
Yes, Sauravi.
Measurement is the comparison of some unknown quantity with fixed quantity of same kind is known as measurement.
Yes. So the simplest definition, even we have done this question, measurement definition in the misunderstood words. Okay, next, Aditya Raj. Name the invention which made a great change in the mode of transport.
Ma'am, wheel is the invention which made a great change in the mode of transport.
So wheel is the invention of it. Children, you already I had told you better, you have to write in the complete sentence. Next, define rest. What do you mean by it? Yes, Vaibhav Balan.
May I?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am, the objects which do not change their positions with time are said to be at rest.
Okay, good. So the objects which do not change their position, they are known to be at rest. Next, what do you mean by motion?
May I?
Ma'am, can I tell?
Yes, Aditya Raj.
Ma'am, fixed quantity is called a unit.
No, I am asking what do you mean by motion?
May I?
Yes.
The state of the object that are moving, that is, they are changing their position with respect to time and known as motion.
Yes. The object which are changing their position with respect to time, that is known as motion. So kindly write down side by side, children. Already you should know these definition, what the object is at rest, is set, and when the object is said to be in motion. Next, define. Now you can define unit. What do you mean by it, units?
Ma'am, fixed quantity is called a unit.
Yes, any fixed quantity is known as unit. A fixed quantity is known as unit.
Yes, ma'am.
Vaibhav, kindly mute yourself, but there is a too much noise from your side. Next is SI unit.
Ma'am, may I?
Yes.
Can I tell?
May I?
Yes, beta, yes.
A unit of measurement which has fixed value and does not change from person to person or place to place is called SI unit.
And you may send the full form of SI means standard international unit. Standard, okay? It will be a standard measurement unit of measurement, which are used all over the world. Standard units of measurement, okay? Next, we can say question number 6. What was the need to introduce standard units of measurement? Why there was a need of using the standard units of measurement? So question number 7, you may tell. Why the SI system has been introduced? Tell. Anybody? You can raise hand, children. Those who know the answer. Yes, Sauravi, you know the answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, millimeter.
No. Why there is a need? What was the okay. It was a what? What was the need to measure the standard units? Because better earlier the units were used, they vary from person to person. So there was a need to use a standard units of measurement. Okay. You know that like a foot span, hand span, they were varying from person to person. Next, number 8. Why a cubit can't be used as a SI system of length, SI unit of length? Why we use meters, centimeter, millimeters? Why can't we use a cubit?
Ma'am, may I?
Yes, still. Why cubit?
Ma'am, because it varies from person to person.
Yes, it's very simple because cubit varies from person to person and we can't get the fixed amount of measurement. And always there is a confusion regarding it. That's why. Okay. Next is you have to convert number 9, 275.3 meters into kilometers and centimeters and write the proper steps of conversion. So kindly write down how can you convert 275.3 275. Can you tell me how we can convert? It's in meter and you have to convert into kilometers. Tell me how will you do? Raise your hand and tell me the answer even. Meter to centimeter you can go, that you can multiply by 100. If you multiply by 100, then what will be the answer? Tell children, what will be the answer? It will be 27530 centimeter. Okay, is it clear? So meter to centimeter you have to convert, you will be multiplying by 100. अब आपको मीटर से किलोमीटर में कन्वर्ट करना है, then how you will be doing it? Who will tell me? How can you convert? What you have to do? You have to divide by, with whom you have to divide? 1000. So tell me what will be the answer for it? Divide it, hurry up.
Ma'am, 0.275 kilometer.
Okay. Tell me again. 0.275
kilometer.
3 is also there. 3 कहाँ गायब कर दिया आपने? Three is also there, beta. So where that 3 has missed? There will be a decimal after the 0 point. And after that you can write down kilometers. So in this way you can divide it. So children, in this way you can do this question number 10. Next, number 11. Spinning top is an example of rotational motion. Justify your answer. How spinning of top is an example of a rotational motion? Because top, how it move? It move at around a fixed point. So that's why it is an example of a rotational motion. Write down. A car moving in a circular track is an example of more than one type of a motion. Tell me, which two types of motions are there which when the car is moving in a circular track?
Ma'am, rectilinear motion and circular.
But rectilinear and circular both, how it can be together? वो circle में भी चल रही है. It's written that it is moving in a circular track. And the wheels of car are also moving. So कौन सा circular and rotational? Circular and rotational motion. Number 13. What do you mean by periodic motion? Explain with an example. So what is a periodic motion? Can I have the answer? Arnav Agarwal. Anybody else? A type of motion which repeat itself after a regular interval of time. Beta, already we have done. Janak Verma, you don't know the answer. Periodic motion, and example of it. The motion of a pendulum is an example of periodic motion. Next, difference between a periodic and oscillatory motion. Already we have done in the misunderstood words. Next, name the types of motion and define them properly. So, different types of motion. Can you tell me the different types of motion and define them? And can you give an example of it? Name the different types of motion. So translatory, oscillatory, circulatory, rotatory, periodic motion. So these all are different kinds of motion, and you have to write down the definition as well as examples of it. So with this, your chapter number 10 worksheet is over.